Alright, so let's get started. And I'm just going to do these, and you can take a look where I am actually lifting my brush to create these separate strokes. Always try to separate each letter into separate individual strokes, and you'll see what I mean by that when I start actually doing these. So the letter A, the capital one, is pretty simple. You just go up and then more pressure for the downstroke, and then you lift your brush up and then you do the side stroke, okay? Same with the little a. You start right here on the side, you go up, then down a little bit, then back up, and you can lift your brush, and then again go down and back up. All right, so you don't have to do this all in one big swoop. Definitely break it up into separate strokes, simpler strokes, and lift that brush up off the paper. And I have a whole blog post and a video on that too, and I will link that either below or somewhere in this video, so look for that. So let's just go through these, okay? Downstroke, lift it up, down, and down. And I added this little thing so that it's easier for you to kind of imagine where it would connect to the next letter. And you can also do like a little swoop down here if you want to. This one's pretty simple because it's only one stroke. There's nothing crazy about the letter C, of course. Letter D, I like to start right here instead of with the downstroke. That way you know how much space you have for your other letters. All right, that's the first page. And yours might be a little bit thicker, like mine is right here, because I'm using the Tumbo. So if you want it to be thinner like this, just don't press so hard. But I created these on an iPad. That's why the thickness doesn't really match the Tumbo. But that's all right. There's enough room where you can do that. And you can always rotate your hand as well if you want to get a different angle on a stroke. Don't worry about always holding it like this for all your strokes. You can definitely move it around however you need to do. Whatever you need to get it done, do that. Don't worry about what other people are doing, how other people are holding their brushes, because it really is up to you. And again, I do have a blog post about that as well, so you can check that out. I will link that below. Because holding your brush pen is kind of difficult at the beginning when you're starting. You don't know if you're doing it right or why your letters look weird. You might think it's because you're holding it wrong. There really is no wrong or right. It's whatever's right for you. Especially if you're left-handed. I always get a lot of questions about left-handed people and how they should hold their brush pens, and really, I mean, I'm not left-handed, so I can't really say, but from what I see just around the internet, people hold their pens, brush pens especially, in so many weird ways, but somehow it works for them. So as long as you find something that's comfortable and that works, do that. Don't worry about if it's the right way. Just kind of experiment. as you're doing certain letters like this. Just hold it differently, position your whole arm differently, hold your brush pen differently, and see what's comfortable and what actually works for you. So don't worry about what other people are doing. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope you are going to enjoy these worksheets. They are for beginners, so they're pretty simple, but we are going to use these in another lesson, probably with more worksheets to learn about connecting letters to more letters to create words. All right, have fun.